Hello, Aries. Welcome to your August reading. We are diving into general energies, relationships status in August, and that can be any relationship. You'll know which one we're talking about. Plus, we'll look at what your heart needs, beautiful Aries, and guidance on how to best navigate those energies for your highest good. So, for our beautiful Aries, let's see what the general energies are coming in August. We have manifestation. This card's coming out for a lot of the signs. So manifesting things that you have been working on or wishing for are going to start coming to fruition. A lot of healing there. I like that. So we will be clarifying with the tarot. So hang in there. I love that manifesting card. Yeah, it's like your heart's desire. You're going to be manifesting some of your heart's desire too. I love that. Oh, put that there. All right, now let's get to your what's going to be going on in your closest personal relationships in August. You'll know which ones. Let's see. Forewarned is forewarned, I always say. I mean, if we're aware of things, we can navigate them better than being surprised. Not all of us are. I mean, especially, I'm not good at the surprises. I need warning, so I can soak on it a little bit. So, for your closest personal relationships, ooh. Shapeshifter. So changes happening in your connections in August in an interesting way. There will be for some of you, maybe not all, but for some there will be revealed, the sheep in wolves, no, the wolves in sheep's clothing will be revealed to you as well. So changing, shifting. So yeah, just and for others, the other relationships, the dynamics are going to be a changing. So that can be good, bad, or ugly. It just depends on who you are and what's going on, and we will clarify after a bit here. So hang in there. Let's see what your beautiful heart needs in August. What does Aries heart need in August? Oh, there it is. I gotta cover that up probably. I like it. Emotions are a natural part of life, a natural and necessary part of life. But they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you have to let go of resentment. Okay, so your heart needs you to let go of resentment. Yeah, because when we are activated, triggered, traumatized, reactive, we are not who we really are. We are coming from that unhealed traumatic place, whether it's unmet emotional needs or a past trauma. It's a memory, not reality. So that's one of the reasons I always say I'm first person to tell you, feel your feelings, all of them. They are all valid, good, bad, and ugly. They have messages for us, but feelings are not always facts. They can lie to us. So this is your heart kind of saying, hey, the emotions are valid. They are something we need to address. However, you have to be aware how they can distort your perception so that you can let go of any resentment. So because the ultimate goal is to move forward, is it not? Move on, move forward, heal. At least I hope that is. So let's get your first guidance card, please. First guidance for beautiful Aries is, oh boy, which one is this? Blessing in disguise. I have a feeling this is going to be relating to that shape-shifting relationships changing and molding. So something, you are a blessing. There is blessings in disguise, and this is just the Spirit's way of saying, of bringing it to your attention, that you may not always understand why things are happening. You may be hurt or discouraged about something that didn't occur or the way it went, but it is a blessing in disguise. We all have those personal experiences that in the moment or in the aftermath, we're like just, devastated and activated and all sorts of, sideways. But little time and little wisdom, especially if you process it properly and kind of really ask the tough questions and have that conversation with yourself or a trusted person, you'll realize that sometimes things are a blessing in disguise. Endings are a blessing in disguise. So we will be clarifying. Oh, I'm so sorry. My hair wants to be all sorts of crazy today. All right, so we're going to clarify back to that general energy in August for you, Aries. You have that manifestation card. You are actively making things happen in August. Things are just coming into place. But let's see. Start way over here. Let's see what that means. What else we have? Yeah. So these, you're manifesting a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, something where your heart feels full and fresh. And that I'm here for that. A lot of more blue, a lot again of blue in that card. So that is, that's healing and renewal. I'm here for it. We also, yeah, we have the Tower in your general energy. So big old shakeup. But now let's remember, the Tower is always working the universe, God, the divine, creator, your angels, your guides, your family and spirit. They are always working in your favor. Life is happening for us, not to us. I know we sometimes think it's happening to us, and sometimes it certainly feels that way. But the Tower is here for a reason in August. It is a sudden shakeup that is necessary, and or depending on which Aries I'm talking to, the Tower can represent an purposeful dismantling of one or more areas of your life, like metaphorically stripping it down to the rafters so that you can rebuild better, upgrade, just a freshening. So whether it's, depending on which tower that is, whether it's the universe helping you be like, no, you're not moving, this isn't changing, let me help you, and it kind of makes that sudden change happen, whether you like it or not, or whether you are actively choosing, is up to you. So we'll see what else is happening. Oh, yep, that brings that sudden shakeup, or your decision to dismantle and shake things up, brings balance, because you are alchemizing. That the Temperance card is all about balance, bringing two things together that wouldn't otherwise mix. Like oil and water doesn't mix, but you can make oil and water mix with an emulsifier. Now, sometimes that emulsifier is just the heavy shake. It doesn't stay together very long, but if you use an emulsifier like mustard, it will. That's how you make vinaigrette. It makes everything stay together. So that is what you are going to be. That's energy present for you after this Tower moment, or with this Tower moment, as you are alchemizing situations for the better. You are mixing things and bringing it to balance. So, and that is a good thing. We love that. And yes, you are also, you got the Devil here. Now, the Devil in tarot, that is all about you. And I love this. You are manifesting these changes. You are starting new and fresh. From an emotional standpoint, that big shakeup, whether on purpose or the universe helping you make it happen, brings balance, because you're really trying to defeat that Devil energy in the tarot, which is any mental prisons, any box thinking, any self-doubt, any toxic behaviors, toxic relationships, negativity, anything that is not healthy for you, is what you are alchemizing. You are transforming those lessons from any of those toxic behaviors that you're learning to kick out, or relationships, etc. You are alchemizing those lessons into starting anew, or starting again, and bringing balance. So I'm excited for you for August. So far, so good. Let's see about relationships. Remember, your closest personal relationships, we have the shapeshifter. So I definitely felt like some of you are going to be discovering wolves in sheep's clothing in your circle of influence. Others of you, it's just about, your relationship, one or more, is just going to be changing. The dynamic will shift. We do have the Hierophant. I wasn't even looking at it when I said that. And that could be marriage for some. A commitment, an upgraded commitment for others. Also, it is all about, this inner wisdom or inner knowing. The Hierophant is that, you know what you know. And all of your life lessons and experiences are adding to that. So as you are implementing the changes here, the changes in how you relate, defeating, negativity and toxic behavior, self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and bringing that into balance, you utilize that. You can't have that big of a transformation in one area of your life and not have it affect every area of your life. When you're changing, the world changes around you. So I feel like that's what's happening in your closest personal relationship, is you have the wisdom to alchemize and change your connections for the better. And for the better, for some of you that are finding wolves in sheep's clothing, that's for the better, because you need to ferret out the people who aren't, the haters that aren't on your team. I don't feel like it's a super negative connection or connections there for a lot of you, though. It's just about the dynamic changing, and you are utilizing your wisdom and what you have learned to make those changes for the better. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords here. So that is also, if you look at this, those experiences, those thoughts and experiences have left wounds, scars on his arm. Now, that is, we all have scars from experiences, but that is, the Seven of Swords is about utilizing the lesson, what you have learned from those experiences, those wounds, to strategize how to be better, how to do it better, how to do it different. It's a strategy card, and it's about being honest with yourself and your people that are, whoever this is that we're talking about in this relationship column. So really strategizing how you want to move forward, how you want to communicate, how you want things to change. Because remember, we have a lot of change happening in relationships as far as dynamics. So we'll see. It's over here. Nope, it's right there. Yeah, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, this strategy and this knowing, the wisdom you're gaining in relationships and implementing in relationships, where you're changing the dynamic, brings in this beautiful period of stability. King of Pentacles. That is that. The King of Pentacles is the most family-oriented card, most relationship-oriented card as far as stable foundation, taking care of home, health, and wealth, feeling secure and abundant, and just being it's about being heart-centered, as well as, and that's not usually what that card says, but this is what I'm feeling for you intuitively. It's about being heart-centered and just taking care of this beautiful little bubble that you have created with this person or persons. Utilizing wisdom, again, a king. So we have wisdom here and how to implement the changes, how to make them, how to take the thought, the strategy, the swords, how to take that thought and strategy and experience and implement it with the King of Pentacles, how to implement into the real world, how to make real world changes. And I like it. I like it a lot for you. And then I love this. You get the High Priestess as well. So feminine manifesting energy coming into your power. That is it's a psychic card. So I would say in your connections, you are learning to trust your intuition. Trust those psychic flashes. If you know, that's clairsentience, clear knowing. If you know, trust that. You're learning to trust that. If you have a clear hearing, clear audience, you're just really getting into trusting your feminine manifesting skills, but in this connection or relationships, but also in just trusting. If you get an inkling that something is off, you're right. Trust that. If you get an inkling that something needs to change, those little thoughts, trust that and take action. So I love that progression for you in your connection column, because between shape-shifting, changing dynamics, ferreting out any wolves in sheep's clothing, which is all that, where you gain all that wisdom, maybe a higher connection status or a higher elevated status as far as, either monogamous or engaged or married or something like that, just elevated. If it's a friend or a coworker, it's just an elevated closeness. Strategizing, getting that practical changes happening. I love every bit of that for you. So let's get to your heart. Remember, emotions. Your heart says cover that. I got to get some stickers. I don't know why YouTube gets so excited about boobies. But anyways, your heart needing you to acknowledge that how you feel can distort perception. So get clear about letting go of resentment. And that goes back here to, the devil energy as well, like clearing toxic thinking, negative behaviors, negative interactions, anything that is unhealthy for your heart and your connections and in general energies. You are clearing that out actively in August. Also, your heart wants balance, babe. It wants you to choose or decide to balance out. This is, again, a practical card. This is a tangible, practical card for the 3D, your home, health, or wealth. Your heart needs you to choose wisely so that you can balance out and sink your feet into, feeling firm footing underneath you. That's what I want to say there, okay? Come on, baby. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Yeah, and then your heart says, let go. That's the second card that says, let go of resentment, because the 8 of Cups there, she is actively, look at that, she is actively letting go of those cups. Boom. Let it go. It's in the past. There's nothing left for you as far as whatever that experience is, whatever that emotional block is, whatever it was, whatever hurt it was, it's time to let it go. Because if you don't let it go, it remains a block, an emotional block, and it blocks you from having your joy fully. Okay, so what your heart needs you to remember in August is letting go of resentment, let go of that emotion, choose something tangible to balance out, and keep your feet firmly underneath you. Yes, and then we get the star card, because long term, you want to stay connected to your long term hopes and dreams. That's a star card. Your heart wants what the heart wants what the heart wants, is what I heard there. But long term, you don't want to hold on to this stuff. It's not best for you. Because your heart bringing out the star card is, you want your wishes and dreams long term, but in order to reach that, you have to let go. You have to make the right decisions that balance out your practical life, practical emotions, practical connections, practical decisions, and letting go of resentment. So that long term connected to your hopes and dreams. And this is your heart space. So long term connected to what makes you happy, your wishes, your dreams, so you can have a new life, a new start, an epiphany. Because the Judgment card is usually represented by people. So you've got images of people stepping out of their coffins on Judgment Day. So the coffin representing the old life, and they're stepping into their new life. So yeah, it's letting go of these emotions, letting go of blocks and resentment, which your heart needs you to do in August, allows you long term to have a fresh new beginning in a big way, because it's major arcana. It's not a little thing. It's more than just August, is what I'm saying to you there. So I love that, because that new life, connected, Judgment connected to the star, that new life energy in your heart space goes long term. It's like a level up. Like when we play video games and you have to get past the level and you get to the next level, it feels like that energy. Spirit just gave me that image in my mind. I don't even play video games, so but I know about them. So they use my internal library to get my point across. Or their point across through me. And so yeah, that feels like you're going to be leveling up. But it's about the process of letting go as well. I'm excited for you. Now, remember the guidance card where you had that blessing in disguise card, blessings in disguise. So this is realizing, whatever this hurt was, whatever this, tower moment, letting go, that the heart, the Eight of Cups, where you have like that blocked emotional energy. There is blessings in disguise in there. So they're bringing that up because you are, it's part of the revelation. You got to have a revelation. Yeah. You got to think about the blessings in disguise so you can stop overthinking this ish. That is the Nine of Swords. That is anxiety, chaos. You are running scenarios in your head over and over and over. You're having conversations. You're replaying the fight in your head. You're replaying conversation. You're replaying on repeat in your head, and it is agony. So it's aspected as advice. So as advice, it's knock it off. Stop the overthinking. Stop that. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Because the other thing about the Nine of Swords is those are not based in reality. They are unmet emotional needs. They are traumas. They are hurts, but they are liars. Okay. So when it's aspected in this format, Spirit is really encouraging you to let those thoughts go, overcome that. It is a 9, so you can evolve it and move past it, because after the 9 of Swords is the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is an end to that nonsense. So it is evolving and progressing, and you get to take it the rest of the way. Okay, stop that overthinking. You got to shift. That 5 of Cups there is grief and disappointment. It is aspected as advice, so it's shift, change how you're feeling or how you're processing this grief or disappointment, because 5s are change or shift or disruption, but it's aspected positively. So it is telling you to change that, how you're thinking about that, how you're feeling about that. You got to process this. You got to keep going through. The only way through is what I hear from Spirit here. Only way through this is through, but you can change the energy or the feel or the vibration of this grief or disappointment, this hurt, by letting go. You got to let go of the resentment, and then you can process that grief and change it and shift it into the 6 of Cups, which is a win, a victory, and back to lightheartedness and reminiscing about the good times, and blessing in disguise. Even when things end or when you've had kerfuffles, traumas, etc., there is on the other side of that, with the 6 of Cups, there's a lightning. Okay, so it's progression. You got 2 cards that are asking you for progression there in the guidance, as well as here's the action. Agent or Knight of Swords. That's take that action. That is go after, you know, you need to communicate this. You need to, this is a communication or finding out more information. You know, swords are your thoughts, your intellect, communication. So stay logical is also a logical card. Like stay in the logic, get the facts, communicate clearly what you need, what you want, so you can process through this stuff. But it isn't, that's your action card right there. That's the one that says do the thing. And then here's another 9, which is a beautiful 9. That is the 9 of Cups. Okay, that is progress. Keep pushing, keep moving forward towards your wish fulfillment. Okay, 9 of Cups is a beautiful card because we had the 9 of Swords, which is that anxiety. But you know, as you process that grief, let go of all those intrusive thoughts, take action to communicate or learn more about why and how to do that, you progress to the 9 of Cups, which is moving towards wish fulfillment. So love that for my Aries. And remember, your diagonal cards, often the first and the last card, are the most powerful in a reading of this kind. So we have manifestation as your first card. You are manifesting the energy to go towards your wish fulfillment, things that make you happy, progressing. Because after the 9 of Cups is the 10 of Cups, which is that contentment and joy and happiness in a really stable way. So yeah, it's happening. There's plenty to do. Obviously, as you can see, there's plenty of things you're going to be doing. But the outcome is for the better. And I like that for you. So let's see what final word Spirit has for my beautiful Aries from my tarot dice. Final word is, oh, glasses, please. Which one is this? Oh boy. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. No. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All right. Aries. In it, there's what am I using? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using 4 oracle decks, a tarot deck, and a tarot dice setup. So when Spirit brings out the same card twice, it's like putting an exclamation point on it, an explanation point on it. This is the 9 of Swords. Spirit reminding you, knock off that stinking thinking. You really have to evaluate and clear your beautiful, beautiful mind. Okay, Aries, because those thoughts, those worries that are keeping you up at night are not productive. So this is Spirit's way of reminding you, exclamation point, to clear that beautiful mind. However you need to do that, whether it is meditation, whether it is journaling, however it works for you, you get to find that out for yourself. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful August. Like, subscribe, and share. Please comment down below. I love to hear from you. Not only do I love to hear from you, I need to hear from you, because one of the things I miss, I mean, I love doing these readings like this, trust me, but I do miss, I love it when I do my one-on-ones or private readings, because I get immediate feedback and I get to see people's faces and hear their words. So drop me something down below, because I love feedback. So thank you so much for that. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in future videos.